Hi, it's Shaheen from ZK My Way, and today I'm going to share with you how I make my spicy taco meat that is really great for a lot of different recipes. Since I'm using chicken meat, I like to start off by heating the pan a little bit and adding some olive oil. To that, I add some garlic right before it gets too hot, and then I just let that season the oil for a good 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how hot your oil is. We don't want it to brown and we don't want it to burn. I use pre-minced garlic that comes in a bottle in your produce section, and you store it in the fridge once you start using it. I usually use fresh garlic because the flavor is just a lot better, but I didn't have any, so I always use the refrigerated garlic as a substitute. Now you'll add in about a half a cup of onions. Really depends on you. If your family really just does not like onions, you can omit them. My family does not notice the onions in the meat. It helps to bulk it up a little bit and to give the extra nutrition of having some veggies in the meat, so I always like to add them. You'll just cook the onions until translucent, about 3 to 4 minutes. If you like them more brown, go ahead and brown them some more, but for me, 3 to 4 minutes is just enough. Once the onions are cooked and softened to your liking, you'll add in the ground chicken. At this point, I do something a little different than usual taco meat. I like to season the meat while it is still raw, just because chicken will take on all those flavors. I use reduced sodium taco seasoning. If you make your own seasoning at home, you can use that definitely. I just really like the flavor of taco seasoning. I use it sparingly. This is 2 pounds of meat that I have here, and then I add a few more additions to enhance the flavor a little bit. So what I did there was add half of the seasoning packet, stir a little bit, and then add the rest of it, and then stir it again and combine everything. I added a little bit of chili powder, some salt because we were using the reduced sodium taco seasoning, and then some garlic powder. And once again, I stirred it really well to make sure all the ingredients were incorporated and that none of the pieces of meat really were left without coating. Here I am just taking a metal spoon and cutting down the big chunks. I really don't like big chunks of chicken in my taco meat because then you can just taste, you actually don't taste any of the seasoning and just the taste of the meat, which, as being an Indian, we really like our meat to be flavored well. Now, most of the taco meat is of a uniform texture without any large chunks, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to help it cook, and then I also add some salsa. This is totally up to you. You can increase the water and skip the salsa if you like. Here I'm using the Pace Picante salsa, the chunky style, and it's medium. If you like mild, you can use mild, and you can also use the hot variety if you like. Whatever you like, it's up to you. And I also use the Chi-Chi's medium salsa, and I really like that a lot too in this recipe. Now I'm just stirring in all the water and the salsa to combine it, make a uniform texture again. When I'm looking at the color, it's really hard to see in this video, but in person it was still a little pale looking, not as rich and brown colored like regular ground beef taco meat looks. So I decided to pull out some of my Taco Bell sauces. You know, all of us have some of those laying around because they give you so many of them. So I'm using the hot variety, which is the kind that we like, and I squeezed in 4 packets of those and then again stirred to combine. I let it cook for another 3 or 4 minutes until I got it to the consistency that I like, which is just a little bit of liquid left. I am going to freeze a portion of this, so I like to have a little liquid so that it can stay moist. And there you have it. This is how I like to make my taco meat. I use it in a lot of different recipes, obviously tacos, but I also use it for quesadillas, nachos, enchiladas, and other things like my bolognese sauce for spaghetti. I also make a stuffed pepper that you bake in the oven, or you can do in the microwave. I will put all of those links down below to the different recipes that you can use, as well as instructions on how to freeze it and how to use it later on. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon with a lot of new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!